Hey everybody, welcome back to Northernlion plays XCOM 2. People are gonna be like, what are you doing with your freaking supplies? You got 258 supplies you're not doing anything with. I'm waiting for the Advanced Warfare Center to be complete, and then we're gonna see how it looks. Ominous Glow gives us intel. We need intel less than we need pretty much anything else right now. I wonder how long, we should check how long Fizzlebeef is gonna be out for, or T-Rex is gonna be out for. Okay, so we got a scientist. Research speed increased by 11%. That probably saves us about a day per research, which is pretty good. I think we'll go make contact in the eastern United States.
For the eastern US
because it gives us an immediate mission, and what we've learned about story missions so far is that predominantly they do seem to lower the Avatar project progress.
To establish
Ooh, they got Viper rounds. I'm okay with it. I don't like poisonous rounds because it's going to really affect our aim, but it might be okay.
Commander, excellent.
I'd rather have them have poisonous rounds than have them get armor on every single unit.
The information I've uncovered so far outweighs the loss of the Shadow Chamber, as you'll see.
Is that an elder? Haven't seen one in at least a decade.
Yes, and I believe I now understand why. The Elders appear to be afflicted with an aggressive form of tissue degeneration, rapid muscular atrophy, to a degree I had not even thought possible.
So they're dying. Sounds like our job just got a whole lot easier.
Don't look to me as an aside when the scientist is speaking.
Is never quite.
You should listen to him.
The Elders have been aggressively searching for a cure to their condition for centuries. Each time they encountered a new species, they procured what genetic information and material they required and moved on to the next world. Until now. I believe they found something in us. Something important enough to cause them to take root.
A cure?
Not that I can determine. Several key files were previously deleted as part of something called the Avatar Directive.
Avatar. We need those files.
Were I to gain access to a fully
Oh,
functioning
don't
code,
even.
I might be able to recover them.
Or blow the entire ship to hell this time around.
I didn't say I needed the creature here, Bradford. I am confident I could access the unit remotely, provided your soldiers can get close enough to it in the field without destroying it first.
That we can arrange, Doctor.
So they might want us to skulljack a codex?
New objective added.
Yeah, use the skulljack on a codex.
Looks like we've got our
Well,
work cut out for us, Commander.
That's potentially doable. No shadow projects available, so we go back to actual research. We have a reason to use our skulljacker again, which is nice. 2, 1, okay, Archon Autopsy is complete. Allows us to make a fusion blade, probably a better sword.
Impressive looking, if nothing else. Although I am still not
Lights enemies on
entirely
fire.
sure what the aliens hope to achieve with such a grand design.
I have to be real with you, I don't really love the idea of building a sword that we're never going to use. And I've seen this sentiment a lot online, actually. People are like, why would I use the sword when I can get a 100% chance with a 70 crit? That's pretty much the way it's felt for me for a while now. I'm not sure if I'm just missing something, but the Rangers seem like they are shotgun platforms more so than sword platforms. But the sword does look cool.
This specimen, henceforth referred to as the Gatekeeper, seems to harbor considerable psionic power. As with the alien's other unique biomechanical field unit, it will take some time to decipher the systems involved in its function.
Sure, I mean, not really a huge problem.
Expected to find that the aliens were conducting questions.
Okay, 1 day to finding this. We don't need to watch this scene.
We've established contact with the local resistance forces in this region.
The question now
We're
becomes,
ready to move on the coordinates.
do I want to move on the coordinates right away? I mean, it could be kind of a long mission, not that that's necessarily a bad thing. Is our A-team ready? They will be in basically 1 day. And in 3 days or something, where our Psi Trooper learns to be immune to everything. Which is pretty dope. I mean, I guess we can fly over here. We do want to make contact in Western Asia, so like spending the intel on that doesn't really matter to me. We're gonna do it anyway, but we're not gonna get like much done before we want to go back to the facility. I kind of feel like there's nothing they could throw at us we haven't already seen, so we might as well go for it. So we also completed the war suits, and an experimental powered weapon is available now. Fabricate even more powerful weaponry for our heavy armor suits. Actually, our advanced warfare facility is done in a day. Let's go visit that right now. It's just flavor text. Okay. Using this, if you put a soldier on here, you retrain their class abilities, which is not really what we want to do. I thought the advanced facility gave us the ability to learn a free ability on every soldier. So I just want to see like if you got a promotion or something. But let's check. You know, let's go into our advanced warfare center. Let's throw a soldier in there. I'm thinking we throw David Ryan in there. I don't want to retrain him. Let's throw Pavlov in there. He's a little bit less essential. They can be retrained in their class to choose a new ability configuration, but they'll be unavailable for combat. Do you want him to retrain their abilities? No. What I want is for you to give them the extra ability.
New orders, Commander?
That I seem to be confused about.
Anyone on board this ship?
Anyway, on the proving ground, we're gonna learn something, or do something.
Morale probably got a boost once word spread outside of the senior staff.
I kind of like the idea of going for a better med kit, but what about an experimental powered weapon?
And I get the impression we're gonna end up part of the cure whether we like it or not. Sounds good, Commander. I'll let you know as soon as the project is ready.
Sure, put a staff member there. It'll be done in like 7 days or something like that. 10 days maybe. Let's try it. We can't do this without trying it. Go to the Advanced Warfare Center and put Pavlov in here. What the heck happens now? We got no engineers ready. Pavlov is good to go in 5 days. I'm interested to see what happens in 5 days. We may do the facility before then, but you know, we've already started making contact here. Why don't we go for it? Okay, we got Fortress done. Soulless. Surrounded by an aura that immediately extinguishes or blocks any mental impairments for them and nearby squad mates. Kind of feel like we might want to go Soul Steal now. You know what? Let's get Sustain just to make sure that they continue to live. I think that's valuable. And if we get another mission in the meantime, we get another mission in the meantime. It happens.
I do not think I could have predicted this outcome, though it is.
Alien Siam.
I have come to suspect.
Too bad it's not Alien Ant Farm.
Unusual appearance is somehow directly connected to its notable psionic aptitude. The aliens always have some reasoning to their actions, even as twisted as it is often. From what I've been told,
I didn't want to interrupt him, but I did want to get some moves here.
Large robotic unit, a sectopod, under the initial assumption that it was being controlled by a sectoid pilot. On closer inspection, we can see that is not the case. Not unlike the mechanized Advent units, which were likely derived from the sectopod itself. This machine seems to be entirely autonomous.
Cool. That's fine. I can't believe we're like so close to the end of research here. Okay, we've made contact again.
Long live the resistance.
Hell yeah, long live the resistance,
Contact
dog.
located.
New India. Okay, so it's not South India, it's New India. Dude, that is 3 Avatar Project progress that we can stop so soon. Or pretty soon at least. What are we waiting on here? There's a supply drop. Grenadier retraining ability in 1 day. I have to try just to see what that looks like. But in the meantime, let's fly over here to this spot. I don't really want to launch the mission. I just want to get over there. It actually seems like a pretty easy mission, to be honest with you. I guess we can take 1 day to scan for intel or something.
Course for Sector 12, East Africa.
But I want to see if our Grenadier gets another ability from a different class. Because if they do, then we should put whatever units we're not taking with us here on this. Do we have... No, it's our monthly report. Okay. Oh, it's unfortunate that your monthly efforts have proven to be so mediocre. Pardon me? Resistance Informant reduces the retaliation counter by 2 weeks. That's fine. New facility constructed imminently, and they're preparing for a minor breakthrough. That's not that bad. Doesn't bother me at all. Okay, training's complete. New ability, launch grenade. View soldier. I thought you got a bonus ability. How do I want to build you? Well, I mean, pretty much the same way. So it was mostly just a test. I kind of feel like we busted on that one. There must be a way to upgrade our facility or something.
Hey, Commander.
Like on the proving grounds? I don't know, man. We'll figure it out at some point. How's our barracks looking right now? Pretty sweet, right? Yeah, everybody's good. Let's actually not a bad time to make a save. We'll call this Cannon Save 32. And we'll try to do the next facility mission. I feel like the last few missions we have been rolling. And I am loving it. Yeah, please send me over here. 15 enemies, but it doesn't seem like they're that bad.
Setting course for Sector 10, Eastern United
Not
States.
Sector 10! This mission is actually going to take place at the Wild Joe's Fish Shack in Charlottetown, Prince Edward Island.
Aren't going to be happy if we don't put the Skulljack to good use.
Well, they're going to be real cheesed off if you don't bring that Skulljack with you. Well, they did say there were codexes, right? So we should probably try to take a, well, do we have a decent ranger? I guess we'll take Minji Lee. I thought she was floating for a second there. Definitely Fizzlebeef, definitely Jammer, definitely Tanaka, definitely Thor Thorson in my opinion, and T-Rex, I guess. But maybe you take Sokolova, but it didn't seem like there were any, you know what, we do take Sokolova because she's not max level yet. She's getting there, she's not quite there. Make utility items available. And we do want to put one of our units in a war suit now, so, you know, Fizzlebeef, load out. War suits. More health, more armor, gives you shield wall. You can wrist mount a heavy weapon, of course.
We're calling this heavy power armor the war suit. This is as tough and strong as we can make it, with plenty of power for handling heavy weapons.
We're really, like, getting close to the end of the tech tree. It feels like, at least. Flashbang plasma. Sure. You can't hold anything in, like, your other... You don't have, like, an open slot or anything. No. Okay, well, we need to redistribute some rounds. So, I do feel like you, Minji Lee, you're taking the Skulljack. Why don't we give you the Dragon rounds? I guess we're just not going to take a med kit? That seems really dangerous. But, okay, sure. I don't really want to give you know what? Maybe it's better to give Sokolova the med kit. Does she have Gremlin heal? I don't think so. She'll have to move close to a unit, which is pretty silly for us to even be trying to roll that way, but okay, so be it. Someone's got to take the Mimic Beacon, so you might as well. You're just going to hold on to that shit. Does anybody have weapon loadout spots? Weapon upgrade spots, I mean, yeah. You can't have a repeater and an advanced repeater. I guess at some point you could hit like a 30% chance to just get a kill, which would be pretty, or get an automatic kill, which would be pretty silly. Let's not worry about it too much. We do need to get the next level sniper rifle. Is this the right loadout, though? We have a flash? Yes. We have a acid grenade, rockets. Could roll flamethrowers. There were chrysalids here, but they're not that good against robots. But you know what? Sure. Let's mix it up. Take a flamethrower. Robotic enemies will be resistant or immune to its effects. Organic enemies may panic. Well, we know there's chrysalids, so sure, let's go for it. And let's launch. We got the Skulljack, we got the Skulljack. Our principal goal now, I don't really know what the final condition for winning the game is, but our principal mission is going to be to speed up this campaign stuff, mainline it as quickly as possible, so that we don't end up, like, having missions where there's, like, 9 gatekeepers. That's going to be a real problem.
Shen and Tygan barely managed to pull these coordinates from that codex thing they had
From
down
that
in the Shadow Chamber.
Codex thing
We're
they
guessing
had.
this may be its origin point, but can't know for sure. Based on the fight it put up, I'd expect heavy resistance either way.
Doesn't bother
Good
me.
luck down there.
Chrysalids are annoying, and the chrysalid bullshit chamber is the worst. But now that we know to a larger extent what we're dealing with, maybe it'll be better. We could have put one more unit in an exosuit, I guess, but I don't know if the armor and heavy weapon mounting is worth
Hostile presence is currently unknown, but expect the worst.
the loss of a utility item on other units. Okay, so we're in a cemetery. Probably a deliberate flashback to the introduction of Thin Men on that council mission in Enemy Within.
On my way.
No vision. Tell you what, Queen Bee's unlikely to do too much on this turn. Let's just use her as a scout to get more vision. In doing so, makes it pretty easy for us to justify taking yellow moves with all these units.
Looks like hostiles over here.
Okay, that's a really, really easy pod, if I'm being 100% honest. So, I absolutely 100% do not mind breaking concealment on them.
Roger that.
But,
Good to go.
it's not something we have to be like, oh, get him now, because there might never be another chance.
Moving out.
So we'll reposition these units around here a little bit.
Eyes on the prize. Roger. I've got my eyes on it.
Again, any opportunity to break concealment is a good opportunity if everybody can shoot at them, but these guys are not the most difficult enemies in the game. I hear chrysalids, like, burrowing around out there. Any minute now. We see no enemies, so I think we make a move,
Moving on target location.
and we see some enemies now. They're moving away, is the thing, so, I mean, I have to admit, I'm kind of extraordinarily tempted to just pop one in the face. But I have to feel like it's probably more sensible for us to hang back, maybe follow them to wherever they're going.
Roger that.
Rolling out.
Queen Bee already has a shot, but she's going to be better off here for sure. And, you know, maybe we'll come across a better pod this way.
Scanning. Scanning.
Affirmative. Covering now.
On Overwatch.
Fizzlebeef's got to move up, though. He wouldn't dare pop a pod. He doesn't have the sack. That war suit, no problem. Alright. Oh, they're coming back this way. Okay, this is good. I see absolutely no reason we should not be able to get easy kills here. How many units were on the dossier for this mission? Just want to see what Rupture looks like. So it's like guaranteed crit, even though it says it's low crit, or 40% crit. Honestly, I think we do the same thing we've been doing for a while. You could open this up with a grenade. I guess you could also open it up with a flamethrower. Kind of worry about hitting every unit in your path, though. Whereas a grenade does a lot of good here. And this has been a really reliable way for us to break concealment for a while now. You shoot this in here, you have a chance to crit them. They get their armor shredded if they have armor. And it destroys all the cover in the vicinity. Again, crit grenades worked fantastically there. Number one priority is the shield bearer, but also keep in mind that salvo makes that a free move. There's pretty much nowhere for them to go that's great for cover. Yeah, so they had to rush very close to us, which gives us a really easy path to take to finishing this off. So, I mean, you look at this and you say, probably open with a pistol shot, which actually may get the kill here. Okay, I'm almost glad that that was basically just a graze, because she might be able to... Well, we want Sokolova to pick up some kills, but we can wait just to see if the situation becomes more desperate and necessary, because instead of even doing a lightning hands shot, I love the idea of doing a face-off right here and possibly picking up 3 kills or at least some wounds. There's 1 kill. A hit, at least. Wow! Too bad she's max level, but at the same time, makes for a very, very easy kill for Sokolova. I don't really want to use a combat protocol, though, so I actually, as much as I need Sokolova to get the experience, I'll tell you what, take your 81% shot. That's a really good percentage. There you go. I was like, well, we could use combat protocol as well. Have we really reached the point? She got a promotion. Have you really reached the point in your XCOM campaign where you see an 81% chance and you say, hold up, we've got 9 ways of dealing reliable damage. Let's go for those instead. That might be an indication that we're balling pretty hard here. So get ready. We know there's chrysalids.
On my way.
Sokolova moves up, gets no vision. So we'll probably have her use a scanning protocol. Oh, Fizzlebeef pops. So there's no way we use a scanning protocol. What in the world do you see here? There's like 10 chrysalids running in from off the screen. Just a couple chrysalids. They will have vision, though. Who do you try to get the kill on now? Definitely Minji Lee, if possible. I mean, she even starts with a pretty good chance, but the move is gonna make it even easier. Probably, yes. Wow! Oh, okay. At first I was like, she missed. She did not miss. She executed. Okay. Takes her out of cover, but whatever. Now we know that we have a couple of chrysalids coming our way. So my philosophy is get everybody close together. And then set up like a 4 to 5 Overwatch trap here. Minji Lee, if you can't do anything, why even bother, right? So they may burrow over here. I really don't know. Is that a codex? Okay. I didn't realize that we'd popped this, actually. Weapon disabled. That strikes me as a bad thing. Okay. Well, clearly wasn't disabled that much.
Get it together.
That was a very strange wave pop there. So I don't know if it just took all their ammo or what, but it's a weird one. What if I reload? Like, I mean, one thing I'm thinking is you just throw in like a Void Rift or something like that. But you'd probably rather flashbang them first, because we want that codex to be skulljacked. Are we going to be able to skulljack it on this turn? Probably not, but we might as well stop it from doing whatever the heck it wants to do, right? That was the strangest flashbang. It exploded immediately. I also can't help but feel that maybe we'd be better off getting the hell out of this beam of death here. Seems like kind of a bad place to be. And you know what? Just try to kill the Viper with the lightning hands. He grazed it. That's actually kind of funny. Because you know what? Gives Sokolova a great chance to finish the job here. She's also got a Mimic Beacon, so maybe we want to wait on her finishing the job for a minute there. Probably not, though. Take your 91%. Now, Minji Lee is an interesting element here.
Weapons burning ammo fast.
You know what? I wonder if you just move up here, see if you pop a pod. Hopefully not. Sweet, you didn't. I think we try to hit this guy, and then we throw him in stasis.
I guess that'll be okay.
We'd like, maybe wounding him gives you a better chance. Might as well reload.
Oh yeah.
If wounding him gives you a better chance, you might as well try it, right? And Minji Lee, I mean, I can't help but feel like concealment is basically going to be worthless for her.
Good copy. Moving on target.
Right now, at least. So have her reload. You reload.
Let's do this.
You throw this unit in stasis. Was there any reason to flashbang it then? Well, yeah, I thought maybe we might end up shooting it. But, okay, you raise a good point that it might have been just a complete waste of a flashbang. But the stasis allows us to take an extra turn.
Reloaded.
Oh, right, free reload. To take an extra turn and get ready for doing the skulljack, hopefully. Yo, that is what I was worried about, that would do damage. So luckily we got Fizzlebeef out of there. Okay, the Codex is now no longer disoriented. You can't get close enough to Skulljacket in one turn.
I'm on the move.
Very disappointing. Unless... Oh! 70%. Give it a try. Please. I beg of you.
Moving to access.
Ah! I can't see! Oh, she sliced it. Well, I guess we'll go for the small intel cache. Oh! For a second, it looked like we might be able to do it. All right, Tigan. Hello? What is this? This appears to be an enemy Psi operative.
Commander, I believe we are seeing something entirely new. An alien species that has so far managed to elude capture or observation by resistance forces.
Yeah.
I strongly advise a cautious approach.
I strongly advise a cautious approach. Well, here's what I'm thinking. Hit him with a grenade, shred his armor. Hopefully he doesn't, like, immediately attack right after. Like, if he counterattacks all of our units, I'm gonna be pretty disappointed. Because we can do enough damage to take this dude out. 16% chance to hit. That's pretty poor. He's the one I call Dr. Feelgood. That's scanning protocol, so that's no good. Excuse me, where's the avatar?
Rolling.
We got the loot anyway. Well, not being able to see the avatar strikes me as a pretty bad series of events. Wait, you can still see it. Oh, it went over there. Okay, well, nobody's flanked except T-Rex. What do you do with T-Rex? Well, I'd say first get behind some cover. Maybe after that you'll have a shot. No, no shots. Flamethrower? I mean, I don't think it's an organic enemy. Do you throw acid at it? Do you shoot a frag at it? I think you might shoot acid at it. My general's okay. We can't shoot acid. We can only shoot a frag, but that hits anyway. My general MO for handling this stuff so far is basically don't give the enemy a chance to shoot. So far, that's worked out pretty well. Now, what's going on with this guy now? Is he still moving around? He moved over here now. Okay, now Fizzlebeef's got a chance. Do you shoot your rocket at it? I kind of feel like that's a little not great. So here's what I think you do. I think you come over here. I shouldn't have overwatched, by the way. And you take a 3 times shot at this avatar. We killed it.
Enemies down.
It exploded into a bunch of purple fire, and I guess you will reload.
Good to go.
Well, I think it's fair to say that was a little unexpected. Hey, it's a chrysalid. I'm pretty pleased with the fact that we handled that without having to use the mimic beacon or having availability of stasis. So, I mean, of course, the danger is we have no idea what that move actually does now, but still. So we're going full on Overwatch because this chrysalid's coming here at some point. It's not just gonna nuke civilians down, so, you know, take your time.
Come get some.
If it sees you, it's coming over to you. In theory. And apparently only in theory. Okay, you know what? Scan, baby, scan. Oh, okay. Okay, okay. Four chrysalids. Ah. 4.
Okay, I'll go.
That's not that bad. I like you more in that position there. Well, with chrysalids, you don't have to worry about cover so much, but everybody should overwatch.
Come get affirmative covering now.
Can you just come over here, please? They're just walking around. Yeah, there they go. Oh, wait. Yeah! There we go. We popped one. Pretty good shot.
That armor's tough.
Not really. I've long since resigned myself to the knowledge that Fizzlebeef has no aim. That's why Tanaka fizzles here to finish the job.
Nailed him.
More? Oh, and this guy just walks away. Don't even tell me you don't have vision of your dead teammate's carcass there.
Position confirmed.
There we go. I mean, it did go BOW, but we appear to not have any enemies, so, alright. I'm just gonna have Dr. Feelgood come back. It seems like we popped a wave that I was not aware of, so we'll throw everybody on Overwatch to set a trap for these chrysalids. Or not, okay. What about now? What if I come over here now? Bow. Nothing. Alright, well, it's clear to me that you lived your life like a candle in the wind. And our best course of action is actually to move out with everybody.
It is clear.
I love the anti-chrysalid firing line you can set up. This is like, you know, the Killer's All the Things That I've Done music video right now. I wanna stand up, I wanna kill the chrysalids, alien dicks. Why are you guys such enormous jerks? Stop converting people into you like the Animorphax. You're Animorphax? Animorphs, yerks. There we go. Can we talk about that big old purple beacon thing over there? Yo, these misses are actually pretty bad. Yeah. We're gonna get pinged here.
I got nothing. That is not good.
Oh, there's damage. What about Queen Bee? Queen Bee's gonna hook me up. Yeah.
Hard target, minimal damage.
Good enough. I told you that's what she's here for. When the boys miss, she cleans up the trash. I'm not saying that's her place in life. I was trying to be more of a girl power sort of way. It came out as saying her place was cleaning up after the men. That wasn't my intention. Oh, Lord. Okay. While you're dealing with chrysalids,
Orders confirmed.
we are gonna prioritize prioritize overwatches, because the overwatch is the principal unit of taking down an enemy that has a lot of movement but never uses cover. So even though we're a little bit low on ammo, I don't think it makes sense to take a turn off to reload. What we could do is not move and then reload. But honestly, I don't really love that idea. This scares the shit out of me. Like this whole Garden of Eden here. So I'll tell you what. Now we reload an Overwatch because we're standing still. That seems sensible to me. He had a free reload anyway.
Good to go. Overwatch.
Scanning.
We didn't have that many units that were even low, but still. Dude, we're powering through this story now. We've done a lot of good stuff lately.
Let's do this. On Overwatch.
And nobody even wounded on this one. Here we go. I'd like to be under the grass. In a codex's point of origin, in the shade. Sure, that was pretty dope. I mean, if you want to hit the enemy from far away, that's fine by me. Oh, a promotion as well. I think there's one more chrysalid out there that we have not planned for yet. Or, I mean, we're planning for it as we speak, but have not seen.
They're underneath us.
Dude, this scares me about 0%. What?
Thanks Shen for the armor.
They have their own melee Overwatch? I don't think so. I don't think so. Well, ideally, she'll heal herself, so you know what? Yeah.
Don't move.
She's gonna be wounded, but hopefully not wounded too much. This chrysalid feels real fucking smart right now. Alright, who could use a level? I mean, it's really only Blitz. Nice shot, yeah. Didn't anticipate him ducking, huh? I feel like our psionic unit doesn't get levels or experience, so them getting the kill is kind of last ditch, but every single one of our other units is max level anyway, so maybe just go for the obvious kill. Pistols seem to be kind of falling off a little bit. But I guess we do get to fire 1,000 of them. So, you know what? I feel like just use a normal shot here. I don't know if it got the kill. But I figured you just go for the normal shot because I want to save all of my abilities, which is why I use my Psionic Trooper's gun.
I got it, right?
But I want to save all of our abilities for if there's like a weird-ass like boss fight in here or something. Of course, from my perspective, we've already done a weird-ass boss fight. Fighting that, the Avatar.
Got it covered.
Ready to go. Got it covered.
But the principal XCOM strategy on the strategy layer of, you know, holding back for a while on campaign stuff and then mainlining all of it has worked out really, really well for us here. All right, what's going on, Dr. Feelgood? Take a move, pop some pods.
Moving out.
Yeah, what's this thing?
I'm not sure what we were expecting to find out here, but this definitely...
Oh, okay.
Used when it appeared. This thing could lead anywhere. It may not even be pointing at Earth.
As with most things, we'll likely need to bring it back to the ship for further examination.
Thank God we kept all of our abilities.
Got a burrow here. Put in the plate.
Pretty much my own fault. I should have known that the chrysalid could happen again. But yeah, we're throwing this. We're throwing this alien dog here in stasis. We probably don't want to throw it in stasis until we've determined that we're actually gonna kill it, or not kill it, I should say. You don't have any special ammo type, right? You have the extra aim ammo type, I think. Cover is irrelevant when fighting chrysalids, which is basically what we're doing right now. So, what are your odds? 74. Might as well take it. Yeah, it was just a graze, but the more important thing... Oh, it also lit them on fire. The more important thing about it is that we can now get the 100% chance to kill. Beautiful. And it's on fire, but it's far away from me. Now we go to town as much as is possible before this fucking gatekeeper goes into stasis. And if we can kill him, even better. So start with a rocket, because we have a salvo. 2 armor shredded is totally fine by me. Then, rupture, that's not gonna be good. Chain shot, very low chance. 35% on an actual shot, it's not great. But you want to shred the armor, right? Well, you know what? Get an acid grenade in there, too.
Grenade out.
2 more shredded. It will give it acid burn, but I don't know if that's going to do too much because it's robotic. You know, the rupture shot is the same as our regular chance, so let's go for it.
Fry and fry.
It would presumably shred if it hit as well. Luckily, we won't have to worry about that because it missed. Just want to get the armor down as much as possible before, like, Queen Bee takes 100 shots at it. So yeah, of course there's, like, suppression, but, I guess we'll just take our 50% chance to hit instead of a cone shot for no reason. That's fine. 6 damage is, it's a start for sure.
Deflation.
Now, you don't do anything. You are the interesting one here. Oh, you can only see it with your sniper rifle for now. I think you get close and you go for the triple shot. Because you do have blue screen rounds. You may actually just kill it, honestly. So take your free shot. I honestly think she's just gonna kill it. And we won't even have to use stasis. But she's gonna have to hit with, like, all... many of these, at least. I love that 9 missed.
Target disabled.
Sure. Are we done? Apparently not. Neutralize all hostile agents defending the psionic gate.
Moving to Overwatch.
Chrysalid poison? Apparently not. We hear more chrysalids. Probably shouldn't send Dr. Feelgood out there anymore. What about Minji Lee?
Moving on target location.
According to my research, that's my impression of Minji Lee right
What's
now.
over there?
You guys just want to take a turn to Overwatch? Like, I
I'm on it.
sort of feel like that's
Covering now.
our main out right now.
On Overwatch.
Wait for these burrowers to get closer to us.
What's over there?
No, you're supposed to say, what's Overwatch?
Rock and roll.
Ooh. Here we go. This may be our last enemy. Luckily for us, they refused to come say hi anyway. No scanning protocol left? No, I can't use scanning protocol. Alright, so Minji Lee is our... She's our eyes on the ground here. Nothing.
Overwatch.
Can anyone get up that ramp right away? I don't really want to send Fizzlebeef up the ramp,
Right, I'll go.
but if we gotta pop it, we gotta pop it.
Scanning.
I'm on it.
Affirmative. Covering now. Overwatch.
Affirmative. Covering now.
It keeps looking at her like she's gonna die. But I guess the poison doesn't do anything to us, or we neutralize it or whatever. What are you? Oh my god. Yo, you may have missed, but good eye. That at least should aggro the chrysalid.
Come on.
Oh, all of the chrysalids. All of the lids, all of the lids. Oh, nice little leap there.
Adjusting sights.
Okay, I'll take it.
It hit the plate.
Well, I mean, they're always so sad that they hit the plate. Yo, you did a good job. Let me hear you say it.
That's affirmative.
Thank you. I'll take that as a yes. Okay, we can hit all of them here, so you definitely go for a fan fire. Ooh, 91% miss. That one hit. That, whoa, geez, wanna, and for my next trick,
Missed.
well, I mean, you mostly hit, so I wouldn't feel too bad. So you're our, like, last-ditch effort at the Mimic Beacon. Nothing wrong with that. You got a great chance to use, like, Void Rift. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Why would you not use Void Rift here? Like, you could use Inspire, but...
The rift will set you free.
hell yeah, dude. Thor Larson is a real VR evangelist. Did we inflict any psionic effects on the other one? Apparently not. Alright. Take the kill likelihood. What in the world is wrong with this squad, man?
Target still up.
You guys are getting soft in your old age.
Eye on ammo.
I'm trusting you here.
65. Oh, you gotta just torch that, right? The flamethrower doesn't get the job done the way I want it to. But this is the good stuff. Nice. Well, we know we have a guaranteed kill. Sokolova doesn't even need... Well, she needs line of sight, which this may not grant. That was just an incredible waste. I just needed her to get close for combat protocol. That's all right. Again, cover's meaningless, so just send Fizzlebeef over here.
I'm going.
He should have a pretty good shot. I don't know if we have any status effect on this chrysalid. Hopefully we never have to find out. Beautiful. Everything's dead?
Okay, so I got one.
Why is he so negative? Okay, so I got one.
Burrow here.
More chrysalids, man. Oh, you just made the biggest mistake of your life. Sokolova's been itching for something to shoot at here. Ooh, nice miss, buddy. You almost got me. This has got to be the last enemy. You know, I know you're not getting multiple promotions, so it doesn't really matter who we kill a unit with. I kind of want to try to dominate this unit. To rupture it kind of weakens it for the future. But I was hoping maybe we'd mind control it as well. Disoriented is not that good. Ruptured gives us the kill, though. Who do we want to have the kill? Honestly, maybe Sokolova. Maybe she'll be less likely to have reduced will or something as a result. Okay, finally we're done.
That's it.
Status confirmed. All hostile contacts in the AO have been eliminated. The gateway is secure. Status confirmed.
Sweet.
Commander, we've secured the psionic gateway, and recovery teams are en route to the site.
Dealt most damage to knock a fizzle. Business as usual. Most under fire, Sokolova. Yeah, I mean, I feel bad, but... You know, with that melee overwatch out of the chrysalids where they just burrow out of the ground, I'm not really sure what we're supposed to do. I guess what you're supposed to do is move a ranger first, who has the ability where if they got a kill on the last turn, then the first attack on them this turn will miss, but it's okay. I mean, I can't consider that mission a failure. One of our units is going to be wounded, maybe gravely wounded, but also 2 promotions at the very least. So far, so good. I mean, the A-team's kind of steamrolling it.
I can't imagine the aliens are too happy about this.
Oh, she's gravely wounded? That's bullshit. Capacitor discharge. Send the gremlin to a location where it emits a substantial electric discharge, damaging and potentially stunning all nearby units. Robotic units take more damage. Absolutely. We'll take deep cover, I guess. If you did not attack this turn, hunker down automatically. No, untouchable's still gotta be better. If you score a kill during your turn, the next attack against you on the enemy turn will miss.
Commander, although I firmly believe the specimen we have recovered is crucial to the aliens' efforts, we currently do not have the means of properly studying it. The distinctive alien artifact we recovered from the field resembles a portal or gateway of some kind. Although we believe it provides the aliens with a means of long-distance travel, potentially beyond the confines of our world itself, it will take time before we can truly understand the gateway's function.
New objective added.
Well, we can't, unfortunately. We tried,
what your team witnessed in the field,
but it won't let us until we complete all other shadow projects. So we skipped ahead a little, apparently.
Travel. It will be up to you to determine not only how it functions, but exactly where this gateway leads.
New objective added.
Commander, if you come across any skilled recruits out there, we could always use the help in engineering.
In order to analyze the alien psionic gateway we recovered, we will need to make the appropriate modifications to the shadow chamber first, Commander.
The aliens clearly did not intend...
Yo, you're overloading me with information right now.
Its loss will
There's a little too much.
Significant blow to their efforts.
Okay, well, we can be stoked right now because we have the Avatar project like 4, which is silly and stupid. We're gonna put an engineer who is presently on the Psi Lab. No, who's presently on the Proving Grounds, and we're gonna put him on our power relay so that we can get the next level of the shadow chamber, and we can always upgrade, or we can build another power supply station soon anyway.
Shadow chamber upgraded.
We've already upgraded it. That happened fast. So now we can do psionic gate. We might as well get working on it. And I think that's gonna do it for this episode. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, click the like button. Helps out a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.